A Scott County judge is no longer protecting the identity of the 12-year-old charged with attempted murder.
Prosecutors say he pulled a gun on a teacher at North Scott Junior High School in August. That's tonight's top story. He is Luke Andrews of Davenport. Right now he'd be in 7th grade. A Scott County judge imposed a gag order to keep the media from naming or photographing him. The judge reversed that in a written order filed yesterday. After careful consideration, Local 4 News decided to share that information because of the nature of the crime and the judge's ruling to try him as an adult. Police say Andrews brought a loaded gun into class over the summer and ordered students on the ground. Detectives say he pointed it at a teacher's face and pulled the trigger. However, they say he forgot to remove the safety and the gun didn't fire. The teacher managed to wrestle him to the ground and get the weapon away from him. Local 4's Eric Zizich joins us live in the newsroom with what neighbors think about the judge's decision. Eric?
Jim, Tiffany, people in Eldridge are still feeling the weight of what happened at their small junior high school. Talking to neighbors this morning, while there was certainly empathy for Luke Andrews, the consistent theme I heard is that it is appropriate to release his name. One man who preferred not to be on camera told me he thinks so because the teacher and students in the classroom were a safety button away from a potential tragedy. Melissa Shipley has lived in Eldridge her whole life, and her same childhood home only blocks away from North Scott Junior High. She also has a son who walked through those halls just several years ago. For her, it makes the incident that much more surreal.
It was scary. I mean, a lot of people's kids that I know go there, and you just never think that it was ever going to happen here.
Shipley also tells me she'd like to see a closer eye put on kids both at school and from parents at home. Meanwhile, for Andrews, his pretrial conference has now been set for February 8th. In the newsroom, Eric Zizich, Local 4 News.